10-1 commencement, 10-1 commencement, 0's and 1's agenda for the 2025. What the energy is speaking to you right now, no divination. What's up, family? What's the deal? What's the deal? What's the deal? Yes, sir, the sacred dance. And hey, I cannot make it up. Sign, symbol, synchronicity is happening at 10 speed. And it's a beautiful thing because, you know, a lot of times we need that guide. We need that insight, that aha moment so we can actually get on our mission. Because the distractions is heavy, baby. Hey, them boys is heating up with the distractions. They coming really fast now and really covert. See, about 10 years ago, them hoes wasn't as covert as covert. They was just telling you straight up. Now they using all type of tactics to get to your bitch ass. They up and under, they do-si-doing and everything. That shit going down, baby. So yeah, I wanted to talk about the energy right now, what the energy is speaking of, and this sacred dance, because you know, hey, Dreamwise just feels it, sees it, no divination. All right, let's get it on. So today is 10-1. Ashe. And if y'all know anything about 10-1 or the numbers in 10-1, 0's and 1's, is this binary code or the creation story, how you came into the fold in this third dimension. Now, essentially, with these 0's and 1's, you have to look at them as symbols and understand that numbers are just symbols. And symbols are just an expression of an energy signature or an idea, a concept, understanding. So 0 is the great mother, chaos, the potential. And 0 just essentially just means you have the potential inside of you, God, to create based off of your belief system and based off of how you're seeing the world. So a lot of times we don't understand how powerful we are just based off of us being born into a system called Earth. And these people, or say the powers that be, put us in a system to create an idea or your own or your God, you feel me, which is the government. So essentially, let's just imagine if there was ever no government, like, you know, the United States Corporation and all of that, we would be more into tribes and be born into families, right? And then that, whatever their belief system is and mind control is in that particular family and culture would be the energy of the day for your mind. So now you just have to understand that, nigga, that marriage license don't mean a motherfucking thing, boy. Your driver's license don't mean a goddamn thing. And if you believe in your mind that you got to sign some documents to set yourself free, you fucking up, baby. Chaos in the blood. Hey, I'm just telling you what it is. That doesn't make any sense. Who are you turning them into? And why are they in control of your mind? So understand, this is a system that you're born into, and the system of control is just that. They wanted to make sure they ruled over people that's coming into Earth and, you know, make amends. Now, let's get back to the 0's and 1's. So in the 0's and 1's, right, remember the 0 is the fool card, the potential, the cake. Boom, here we go. Look, check this shit out. My family made this. The fool card. You feel me? Chaos in the blood. Brittany Lewis. B. Lou. You feel me? Shout out to the family. Go check her out. I think just put in her name, in Google. She got a whole bunch of these. And when she come out with that deck, I'm gonna be the first one to grab it. So remember, 0 is just your potential. You have the potential to do whatever, God. You just have to make your mind up and understand, right, that in order to do whatever, you're going to have to eradicate and degunk that junk that was uploaded into your system. And then 1 is just the thought. 1 is the thought, right? 1 is Nero, the thought, the light, the spark of light. You moving into a specific adventure in the masculine way just by having an adventure and trying different things, right? That's the 1, the adventurer, the explorer, the person that's going to seek out light information, right? So understand today is a powerful day, and the God done transition, Matumbo. Shout out to the God, rising in power to Matumbo. And I couldn't make it up if I wanted to, right? He transitions and his number was 55. And I used to love Matumbo, boy. What? Especially when he came to the Rockets. You know, he played for multiple teams. He was just a journeyman in the NBA. But essentially, when he came to the Rockets, nigga, that was my guy. And him being number 55 is another representation. Everywhere he went when he was 55 is a number representation of the 10, or the 0's and 1's, right? And that's you, a creation story based off of you understanding the symbol of 0 and the symbol of 1 and how it all works together. Think about it as Osar and Aset, right? Or Shiva and Shakti, right? The two, 0's and 1's, right? Penis and vagina, right? You need the 0 to put in the 1, the whole. So Matumbo being 10 and then him transitioning at 58, which is 13, which is the middle point, which is Christ consciousness thinking, which is you, God, ruling over these zodiacal energies that's trying to conform you to an idea of the human. And you know, hey, hey, there is no such thing as coincidence. I'm just telling y'all what it is. So you just got to understand to the core what all of these signs and symbols mean. See, when you're still taking it literal, you're in a religious dogma state of the system, which they want you to take it literal, right? They want you to be conformed into the literal mechanism of these symbols. Your natural state of being is pictures, symbols, the end. So now, because you was born into this logical, rational way of thinking, this left brain prisoner thinking, now you just take everything logical and rational. Just imagine though, if we was born into what's that movie? What's the Harry Potters, them schools, them Dumbledore schools and all of that. Yeah, baby. And our mind was trained into more intuitive powers, right? Into using the invisible and understanding that specific energy inside of us. Niggas would be off the chain and niggas would be flying and everything. You feel me? But since we were moved into a more left brain prisoner state, now this is just what the society gives you. You get what you get, right? A more robotic, more trained rope movement type of people instead of the intuitive, more creative, more artsy people. So it is what it is, right? And you just got to forgive yourself because it's not your fault that you was moved into the public school, and you actually came down here to do that. You actually came down here to overcome that Pacific energy so you can ride out and see how powerful you really are. So in the private school settings, right, they let the kids express themselves in different ways. That's why you see a lot of these uh, uh, celebrities and stuff. They went to theater school, arts, and all of that other stuff, right? And then they become celebrity superstars in the movie industry. And they say, "Oh, what high school you went to?" "Oh, I went to this school of arts, theater, and art, and all of that other stuff." You feel me? Just based off of them staying in the flow of their childlike spirit. Don't worry, I'm gonna get to it. Watch this. Hey, what's up, y'all? What's the deal, family? I see y'all in here. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Y'all like this thing up, baby. Hey, this one is gonna be important. This one is one of those. This one is gonna shift your consciousness. This one is gonna help. Look, we gotta get to it. I cannot make it up. This shit is getting really confusing. Like a lot of people out here are just speaking on some shit that doesn't even pertain to anything. How the fuck do you get better? How do you grow in this thing? You don't want to look up 5 years from now and be in the same spot. Hell nah. Yeah, just because you was waiting for something to happen and you just hoping something will happen and shit. You waiting for 2 moons and shit. You you waiting for 2030 and now the 2025 agenda, and they keep on rope learning you along, and you like, wait, nothing has happened. Wait, it didn't happen yet. Nigga, they've been talking about this new world order since the 2000s. Oh, new world order is coming, and y'all just keep, yeah, I can't wait. Yes, sir, I can't wait, baby. It's almost here, baby. It's going down the new world order. Nigga, you already in the new world order. They keep on playing with your mind until you get up, wake up one day and be 75. You be like, wait, nothing ever happened. Gotcha, bitch. Chaos in the blood. So understand, family. Hey, I'm just telling you what it is. I'm not trying to even like be funny or nothing. I'm just being honest. Like, nigga, when I was 18, I was listening to all this shit. And I used to think Bobby was talking about conspiracy theory stuff, right? So I was heavy into that with the David Icke and the Alex Jones and all of that shit, right? Heavy. And Bobby was leaning into that a little bit. So, hey, it is what it is. But my mind was so convoluted with it that I was thinking I was growing and learning based off of me being in the conspiracy zone. Nigga, that shit was a waste of time, boy. I looked up, 2012 came, I looked up, world about to end. I'm waiting. Yeah, it's about to go down. Nothing happened. I said, wait a minute, what the fuck? Hell nah, boy. They got tricked like a motherfucker. Then another thing, then another. It's always something. So just understand that you want to focus heavy on you, and really turn up on your mission. Because again, 0 is Morpheus, the dream, right? And remember, you're in a dream. You're a dreamer dreaming dreams. So in the spirit world, you sitting up high, chilling, and you're dreaming about this illusion that you're in called the earth realm or the third dimension. And that's you, Thomas Anderson, Neo, the one, right? That's trying to figure this thing out and understand why you came down here, but then also understand how to remove yourself from the minutia of the world and sitting in a cubicle, dying off slowly. You feel me? I just seen a video. Let me see if I can find it. I know I saved it. I just seen a video. That was probably Instagram. Let me see if I can find it real quick. It was on Soul. The movie Soul. Was that Instagram? I saved it. Yep, it was. Here we go. Watch this, yo. Hold on, share screen. Watch this. It was on this movie Soul. Y'all know I be saving all the fire. Here you go.
Poor fellow. Some people just can't let go of their own anxieties and obsessions, leaving them lost and disconnected from life, and this is the result.
Make a trade?
Looks like another hedge fund manager.
Now, to reconnect to your earthly body.
Whoa, that's me. Thank you. What am I doing with my life? I'm alive! I'm alive! Free yourself! It's beautiful! Whoa.
Hey, I remember Soul. Y'all remember that movie? I actually stole it from me, but we'll just leave it at that. You feel me? Chaos in the blood. So we're in the end time, or the end of this Jason months. And the Jason months is essentially when you would see particular rituals casted into the unconscious collective, just based off of, them trying to keep you sheep cattle and keep you confused and locked into a certain state, a mind state, a mindset. Your mind is set in this robotic, redundant living, right? So you won't wake up and get into your own bag and genius. So because the Jason months is so heavily with the sun in it, yes, it is still hot. Oh my God. I think I was outside yesterday. I'm like, God damn, it's getting cooler in the rising, but it is still hot. Shout out to all my people in Florida and Atlanta, man. Hopefully y'all are doing well. You know what I'm saying? We want to send some encouraging words to the family. I just seen another post. Let me show y'all this shit. Damn. I've been on a roll with them posts, nigga. I haven't seen another one. That shit was crazy. I didn't really get to chance. I just had to save it real quick. It was something crazy though. With the hurricane. Hold on, let me show y'all real quick. Facebook. All right, I just see. Look, I just posted this. It says
Grand Rising TikTok. Man, I just found out that the hurricane only hit all sundown towns all across the South. Tennessee, North Carolina, Florida, all them sundown towns, God came through and wiped out the whole city. And remember now, we got 3 more hurricanes coming next week. I hope
I think it was about to go in. So I don't know how true that is, but because I just posted it because I was gonna look into it later. So shit, I was like, all right, bet. Hey, you know what I'm saying? That shit, hey, you feel me? So even just being the sun people, you just want to understand to the core that the sun people, we are, the ones, if you will, right? And that's just essentially you having an adventure down here in this earth realm, right? And just understand to the core, the more you get into your purpose driven to your passions, the more things will just start to work out for you for the better. So you don't want to have a fight against people that's trying to stop you. You just want to do you and do you to the fullest. All right, so this is important because I don't give a fuck how you believe this thing is coming into the fold. What I'm about to show y'all right now, either spirit is at play or the powers that be is balancing out their karmas. Because a lot of times the conspiracy, I can help people through the conspiracy lens as well. So if you feel like, oh, it's an agenda, it's the powers that be that's doing it, cool. If you know and understand, oh, spirit is at play, cool. Doesn't matter. What matters is you actually putting in the work, the alchemical transformation inside of yourself to get to work and do the necessary things to transform your being out of this bitch. Because essentially, you got to die off, and dying off is just killing off that old self, whoever you thought you was and believed, based off of your mama, society, schools, religions, all of that stuff, and then your ego holding you intact with an identity that doesn't serve you. That identity that doesn't serve you is fucking you up and is going to make you come back. So the real power and the real game is for you to drop that identity you believe you are, whoever the fuck you think you are, and really give back to the essence and the soul of your adventure. And I've been talking heavily about that in the Patreon, and we've been going deep into little by little, step by step, on how to break that thing down and really eradicate that particular identity based off of this book, Becoming Supernatural. This nigga literally think he Jesus in this book. Absolutely. Hey, hey, we read this book in the Patreon. We like, God damn, this nigga think he Jesus for real. In this book right here, we also reading it, or I'm reading it with the Patreon as well. The Secret Science of Black Male and Female Sex, T.C. Carrier. Black dude, God off the chain. I read chapter 1 to the Patreon. We're going to go live on this so we can get into chapter 2 as well. So y'all go get this book as well. The God is doing this thing. And everything he's saying in this book is absolutely what I'm about to touch on today, because that's actually the power. You feel me? The Secret Science of Black Male and Female Sex, T.C. Carrier. Y'all go get that. Well, also, here go another book for y'all asses. Relax More and Try Less. So this thing is coming. When I'm saying this is about coming back into a state of homeostasis, a state of balance, a state of coherence, that's what I'm speaking of. I'm talking about you living out your particular adventure in the light, in the way you're supposed to live it, based off of you not being trapped into a certain ideology that you was born with. You feel me? That's the real game. That's what Neo's about. It's about slowing down the bullets and letting them hoes fall. Don't worry, we're gonna get to it, man. Come on, let's get to it. So boom, these 3 movies are coming out, and every single one you must watch. You must watch it. It Takes Two. All of these 3 movies are a must watch this at the end of this Jason month, right? You must go see these, because again, this is spirit at play, giving you information, and I'm about to decode them right now. Obviously they haven't came out yet, none of them, but I'm gonna just really quickly decode it. You know what I'm saying? Just so we can get down with the information. You must watch them, the end, and you must understand the symbology in it. You don't want to watch it in an watch it for entertainment and stuff like that, right? But spirit in the background is going to tell you what it's all about and give you the understanding completely. You feel me? So let's start with the Joker. It's coming out this Friday. I do have my tickets this Saturday, so I will be watching it. The Joker, Joaquin Phoenix and Lady Gaga. Absolutely flaming movie. The world is a stage. And remember, the title of this Joker too is The Folio a Dance, right? Simply meaning to dance, right? And essentially the Joker is bringing in what? The feminine principle. So that's masculine and feminine energy holistically dancing, right? And it takes 2 to dance. It takes two to tango. So obviously, this is a more balanced approach than that first Joker movie. You feel me? Because in the first Joker movie, remember, he was on a rampage. He was doing his thing, which was good. He was basically the Christ consciousness, or the Fool card, which is God, right? So in the first Joker, remember, he killed off his mother, right? That's just the person that programmed him. You feel me? Killed off his mother, killed off his co-worker, right? That was hating on him. That was just the person that keeps you in a certain old identity self, right? And then he also killed off the TV show. Yeah, he killed off the late night TV show host, which is basically you killing off the TV. I decoded it. Y'all go check out my Joker decoded, the first one, right? And remember, hold on, let me go to it. Joker. Hold on, let me see. Joker sign. Joker sign? Yeah, maybe Joker sign. Nope. Joker holding a sign. Joker holding a sign. All right. Remember, because when I decoded it, niggas just coded the hell out of that bitch. All right. So remember, Joker, this is the first one. He was holding a sign. Look what the sign says. Everything must go. We talk about Fight Club, baby. We're talking about destroying your world. So he killed off his mother, right? The person that programmed him with that belief system that he wasn't worthy. Killed off his co-workers that was hating on him. Person that was keeping him stuck in the job and keeping him in that specific zone of genius. They killed off the late night TV show host, which is celebrities, TV, the whole idea of that, right? Everything must go. So then, hey, it's some work entailed in destroying that old self. Trust me, I get it. Look, for a whole year, I turned off the TV and social media and all of that stuff, right? This was probably 12 years ago now. Turned it all off and just got straight to work, got down with the get down. You feel me? I said, all right, fuck it. Changed my music, started listening to high vibrational music and shit. Motivational speeches. What's that? Even stuff just to change my vibration because my vibration was shot. I was such in a flux, in a state of funk that I couldn't shift the energy based off of just me thinking positive thoughts. I had to really go for mine and really turn up on my being. Because if I started to, I knew that we're energy first, right? So I started to think, okay, well, fuck, if I'm energy first, how do I change my energy? So I went for the gusto, nigga. Straight, had to change my whole outlook on life. Stop going out. You feel me? Stop drinking, wasn't drinking, smoking, nothing. I just gave up everything, cold turkey. Started listening to high vibrational music and stuff just to change my vibration and change the tune I was resonating with, right? Reading, that's all I did was went to work and started and read books. You feel me? All of these books, all of these spiritual books, right? I was reading everything too. And doing the work, you feel me? Kept going. I wasn't really meditating as heavy, just based off of, I had to, it's a process for your mind to get to that level of just like consistently meditating. But nigga, gun ho on the work. And not until later, then, I started meditating heavy every day. And now, shit, I can confidently say I've been meditating confidently every day for at least 8 years. Every day. Now, it's not really that big of a deal because, it's just one of those things where you just start to realize you have to meditate because your energy is more important than this physical. So if you're transforming your energy every day, right, at least turning something on inside of you, which is your energy, then essentially you can start to move and manipulate your world based off of you, being aggressive and assertive in that particular manner. It's just like brushing your teeth. You gotta brush your teeth because your breath stink, nigga. You feel me? So yeah, that's the Joker. So now with the two of them, they're just having a dance, and y'all know what the dance is, the coherence, right? We're gonna get to it, the infinity sign, masculine and feminine energies of the brain. You feel me? Do this, crossing paths, so you can get your mind. All right, y'all can do this right now. Hold on. So I think I'm playing. I did all the work. I'm just telling you what it is. Look, if you want to get more creative, I'm left-handed. If you want to get more creative and in tune, right? Then you want to do specific things like brushing your teeth with your opposite hand, right? I used to dribble with my opposite hand heavy so I can get that logical side working a little bit stronger. You feel me? My ass was just real flowy and shit. Like, damn, why am I in this class? Let me get, you feel me? Let me speak my way out of this bitch. You see what I'm saying? Or let me talk to my professor so he can give me the grade. Niggas was creative like that. Fuck, fuck sitting here and yeah, man, look. You know how that go, right? Especially I had a white professor, that nigga was, I promise you, he was afraid of me. And I could feel it too, because I was a big nigga, drugs and shit, dreads, all that shit, right? So that nigga used to be intimidated. I knew it too. So then I would play into that shit with him so he can get me the grade. You feel me? I don't know. You know how that shit go. Niggas just, hey, and then he feeling that energy. So I'm conscious of it. I'm like, all right, this nigga. Now my black professors, Coach T and them, they was not had. They just sit your big ass down, boy. You better sit here and hear this shit. But Dr. Yale, that nigga was afraid of me. I said, I got one. Ha. Chaos in the, hey, it was a lot of us too, because we was all on the basketball team and shit. Big niggas and shit. Like, you ain't gonna fail us. That type of shit. Just intimidation. Ha. Hell nah, boy. Venom. Oh, the venom is the most important one. The venom is the melanin. Going back to what? The chaos. The chaos. So remember, melanin is just the potential you have inside of you, right? Melanin is your universe. Melanin is your dark energy. And that melanin is essentially giving you plays down here in the third dimension, right? And it's what makes you move and creatively dance and fuck and eat and feel the flow of the earth. So now, understanding how powerful you are as melanin beings, as the venom beings, right? You'll start to make amends with that marriage. You feel me? Till death do us part. Venom, the last dance, right? So understand that the venom is inside of you, and it's basically awakening you to another level of genius based off of you are the 0 point. Remember, 0 is just chaos. 0 is the potential you have inside of you, information. That's it. So now how do you access that information? The work. And what's the last movie? Oh shit. I can't believe Wicked, baby. Wicked. So Wicked, everyone deserves a chance to fly. You look, the green man, what you want me to say? The green man, that's Osar, you feel me? And she's reaching down to her the angel. Essentially, that's what they're trying to show, right? But you're gonna need this Osar, this 0 point, right? To see, you can't look at it as a race thing or look at it with some kind of bias eyes. Just look at the symbology of what's about to happen in the movie. You got to let that thing go. We're talking about polarity. Like and alike are the same, black and white, right? So now, when you look at it from a lens of metaphysician, then you remove all your biases of the race card and shit and the conspiracy theory niggas that want to drive in that agenda of yeah, they trying to rule over you. Yeah, they trying to control you, but you can rule over your own self. You feel me? So it takes two, family. It takes two, and it takes two for you to dance, if you will, for you to run it up and dance in this thing. Very, very important. So you see the two, right, with Tom Hardy and the Venom, the two with Joaquin Phoenix and Lady Gaga, and the two with these two goddesses right here, with the Wicked Goddess, which is going to be absolutely fire. Follow the Yellow Brick Road, right? That hoe gonna be nasty, and that's the end of the Jason months. So you know that hoe gonna be off the chain. So again, you are a creator, family. You are a creator. I can't make it up. All of this is just a creation story. All of these 3 movies that's coming out at the end of this Jason months is a creation story. And this creation story is about you getting all your shit and doing your own big one, hitting your own agenda. See, when you fall into the agenda of the powers that be, if you will, then you conform to whatever idea they give you. And then you're constantly playing defense and, being in that state of flux. You feel me? Rising in power to Matumbo. That nigga was a defensive stopper. He transitioned. That means you killing off this defense right now. You feel me? I can't make it up. What you want me to say? Look, he's showing you straight up. Number 55 is 10. That's 0's and 1's. Creation, right? He passes at 58. That's 13. 13 is you, Jesus, the middle point. The 13 is you as Jesus, and then the 12 zodiacs or the 12 disciples. So now understand, right, that there's no time for defense. The defense has been killed off. It's time for offense, baby. It's time to get on your shit and run your play. Run the plays. Message. That's all we talk about in the Patreon is running plays. That's it. How do we run this play? See, look, and I'm going to show y'all right here and prove it straight up with y'all Bible and shit. When you just lean into it more and more and start to understand, oh, I am a creator. I am a creator. I create my own reality. And the belief system that people have, my parents have programmed me with, the government programmed me with, the schools programmed me with, doesn't have anything to do with me. I just have to understand that this is a system and I got to break free in the mind in order to override that systematic control. I just made a post on what was that, on TikTok. TikTok is going off, baby. Hey, TikTok, baby. Y'all better get on that TikTok, figure something out on that bitch. That shit is like a goddamn that shit is like the new Amazon when Amazon first came out. I said, what I say on that TikTok? I said, now I get why I used to skip class or skip school, because I was breaking from that conformity mindset. Nigga, I used to skip so much, man. And you know what was interesting about it too? I never really cared, because the only reason why, see, in the season I was cool. Like during basketball season and shit, I'm trying to get the grade so I could hoop. Nigga, after that basketball season, I did not give one fuck. So now, and that's what I'm trying to motivate my son with as well too, because we need some kind of motivation. See, until basketball came into my life, my grades would have been shot. I'm listening to this shit. I'm like, all right, niggas conscious at a young age. What is this supposed to be doing, right? And that's why I believe schools might go out soon. Like, hey, that whole thing is just mind control, and that's mind control 101. See, it's not the way they're teaching you or what they're teaching you, is them making you move your body into these different places. So now you go to public school, 7:30 in the morning, right? You physically getting up at 6:30 in the morning to get there at 7:30 in the morning. Then you go and what? Go to your first period. Or no, go check in, go to your homeroom, which is basically you clocking in to work. Then you go to your first period. That's your first assignment in the work. And you go to second period. Oh, it's your second assignment. Then you have a lunch. That's your 30-minute lunch. Then you get off at 3:30. That's you getting off, fighting traffic again. Same thing, same system. Now they starting these little kids at 3. I seen that shit. I said, hey, they got a whole in our district over here. They got a whole school for 3-year-olds now. I said, oh, that shit fly, baby. They trying to get to y'all quickly. Chaos. And that's what I'm saying. So that free lunch, hey, there ain't no such thing as free. They getting something deeper, more sinister. They're taking control of your mind. So understand that to the core, right? You are a creator. You are a creator first. And let's get to the Bible, shall we? In the beginning, God created the heavens and earth. Genesis 1:1. So, in the first book of the Bible, in the first chapter of the Bible, right, it talks about the 7 days of creation, right? And here go the days real quick. Day 1, earth, space, time, and light. Day 2, atmosphere. Day 3, land and planets. Day 4, sun, moon, and stars. Day 5, sea and flying creatures. Day 6, land animals and man. So remember, I said all of these are just symbolic representations and metaphysical breakdowns of an energy inside of you, right? Which I'm about to break down for you right now. So understanding that them 7 days and the 7th day God rested, right? Understanding that them 7 days is just an interpretation of understanding. You feel me? And this understanding can get confusing if you don't have the keen eye or the first eye to see it. Take my bro God Will out. First eye meditation shirts, baby. Hey, it go down. It go down. So y'all want to see, this is the thing too. The more you work on your pineal gland, the more things start to open up for you, and you start to be like, wait a fucking minute. Oh my God. That TikTok then took me out of them Haratakis, y'all. So y'all gotta wait. I'm sold out. Go get my meditates though. This will calm your ass down, put you in a more relaxed, more tranquil state, so you can at least see what it is. But them Haratakis is sold out. You can go to TikTok and get them from my TikTok shop, but sold out. Chaos in the blood. So let's get to this 7 days, because this is important about you being a creator. God. See, when it says in the beginning, God, that's you. Generator, operator, destroyer. You're God. So now if you understand that, then that word, niggas be like, Oh, we're not gods, nigga. Just go with the interpretation. God damn. Niggas be trying to make it more convoluted and shit, confusing. Nigga, you know what God means. It just means a supreme entity being. That's you. Chaos being. Now we gotta say chaos being and shit. That shit don't roll off the tongue like God, nigga. Oh, it's the English bastardized version. That's human. Nobody gives a fuck about none of that shit, boy. Nigga, it was all us. It don't even matter. You feel me? Don't use the word God. Why? But hey, niggas gotta stop. Y'all thinking too much, boy. This shit be getting crazy. Boy's mind be fucked up. I'm sitting here thinking to myself, like, dog, there's another something else, dog. Y'all better stop. See, when we really get down to the get down, you got to look at yourself and say, all right, how do I get better and thoder? And I know, goddamn, let me figure out this English dictionary words and see what the fuck is going on. You are God, nigga. And in you being God, you want to understand the concept. So here we go. Day 1, light and darkness. So again, these 7 days, right, is essentially the 7 laws of Tahuti, or the Kabbalion, like y'all would say, or 7 laws of thought, right? And these 7 laws essentially is what you want to understand to the core to rule your world, and especially the first law, because that's the one that matters, right? Now, as you're walking through this thing we call life, right, and you start to realize what the 7 laws are, these 7 laws were meant to be broken. And you have to go into alchemical processes to break them. Now, I got it somewhere on the Patreon. I broke all 7 of them. I did it a few times on the Patreon, right? So I might repost that after I go through this build. But understand that the 7 laws are just for you to come into your understanding of what kind of contraption you're in and how to move in this particular matrix, to understand your energy and to understand who you are holistically. So day one, light and darkness, creation. God creates light, separating it from darkness. Genesis 1:3-5. That's the law. In the law of Tahuti, it says the first law emphasizes mentalism, the idea that all is mind. This reflects the concept of light as consciousness and awareness, symbolizing the beginning of creation through thought and intention. So remember, light is just you creating information, right? Consciousness, a spark of light bulb going off. So then when you do specific things, rituals, invoking deities, sun gazing, grounding, right? You have your own light bulb go off, like, oh, okay, this is what sun gazing does for me, not what the fuck I read in a book. You feel me? And you have to be truthful to it. So if sun gazing doesn't do nothing to you, then that's what it is. You feel me? You can't just be like, okay, I sun gazed and shit, nothing happened. Now, yeah, nigga, everything happened just like that book said. Ha! Hell no, boy. Yeah. I was telling people about that with the first signs with the Harataki. I said, look, they talking about, yeah, man, I just was running to the bathroom. I said, yeah, that's good. That means it was cleaning you out, because the oxygenating your body, oxygenating your brain, that's what we want to see. You feel me? So boom, it's cleaning you out. That's what the point is. That's what it's supposed to do. It's supposed to clean you out so you can start having more clearer, translucid thoughts, so you can be able to understand and have a clearer mind. Because again, our breaths are shallow. We're breathing in real shallow, and we want to be able to have conscious thought and awareness to slow down and catch a breath. But what happens is we're in the struggles and the worries and the flusters of the day that we tend to forget about our breath, which is spirit, and then we just go about our day haphazardly and shit. And not really understanding that if we slow this bitch down, relax more, try less. This is Neville Goddard's book, right? The Easy Path to Abundance, very good book. If we slow this bitch down, then we'll be able to come into some kind of homeostasis and coherence, right? With whatever situation might be thrown at us. You feel me? So that's law one. Law one, the mind is all, the universe is mental. In order to control your universe, you must control your mind. That's the very most important one. That's it. You don't want to even play around with that law. That's it. The mind is all, right? And in order to control your mind, you do want to be able to do things to help your mind along, i.e., where did I just put them things at? Ashwagandha and Bacopa. You feel me? Relax and take notes. On a nigga stroke, get you this Ganesha spray. You feel me? Get your shit all the way turned up. Understand that to the core is about you chilling, relaxing, breathing. What that nigga say, breathing in that good ass prana. Day 2, separation of waters. Separation of waters, creation. God separates the waters above from the waters below. Genesis 1, 6, and 8. Law of Tahuti. The second law relates to correspondence. As above, so below. This principle highlights the connection between different realms of existence, paralleling the separation of cosmic waters and the establishment of order. You are in a big fishbowl. Go watch Finding Nemo again and understand that as above, so below, as within, so without. What's happening in the outer world and everything that's moving is congruent to your world inside. So now if you look around and you're like, damn, my life is just jacked the fuck up. Well, there's a congruency there that's reflecting a certain energy inside of you that you want to understand to the core. So if you're not being honest with the symbols that you're seeing, like if you got fuck niggas around you all the time, right? And you're not being honest with it, then essentially you just trying to be a blind eye. You're that movie, whatever that blind movie was, the blindfold and shit. You just like, fuck it, I don't want to see nothing. We just watched that damn movie Blink twice yesterday. Good movie, absolutely fire movie. We'll decode it later whenever people watch it. Go watch that hoe, Blink twice. If we watched it on the free thing on that movie 123 site. Go watch that bitch. It was good. And it was psychological, metaphysical, understanding your traumas. So yeah, y'all go watch that. So as above, so below. That's day 2, separation of the waters, right? Day 3, land and vegetation. It says God gathers the water to reveal dry land and creates vegetation. The third speaks to vibration, that everything vibrates and has its own frequency. The emergence of land and plants can be seen as the beginning of the physical realm, which resonates with various vibrational frequencies that support life. You are a vibrational being first. You're vibrating in a low vibrational state or a high vibrational state. Now, and that's why you have low and high vibrational foods, low and high vibrational whatever, right? So now you want to understand your vibration to the core, because essentially you are what you eat. And now, you know what I'm saying, what you watch is what's feeding your being, right? So when I turned off that TV for a year, right? Started getting really deep into my books and my study and myself. That shit was uncomfortable than a bitch. Because I was used to watching the low vibrational stuff, right? I was used to eating the 2-piece Tuesdays. Look, I used to do this shit, and y'all niggas know this hood nigga shit. Eat Frenchies. Wait, Frenchies had the Monday. I think it was $1 2-piece. Then Popeyes Tuesday $1 2-piece. Then Wednesday back to Frenchies $1 2-piece. Nigga, I used to spend $5 a day, nigga. Be good. Ha! Chaos is a hey, nigga was on some hood. That shit was like they cloned Tyrone shit. I was eating that shit, boy. Boy, niggas did not give a fuck about what he ate. Y'all remember that shit? Don't play. Frenchies $1 2-piece. You like, oh shit, I got $5 to that. And then you just buy the jalapenos because you know you want a little spice in it. Then Tuesday, 2-piece to $1 again. At Popeyes, though, you got to drive to the Popeyes. $5. Wednesday, another $5 at the Frenchies because it was only Monday and Wednesday at the Frenchies. I was like, oh, it go down. And then Thursday, I can't remember. There was another day. Thursday, I promise you, there was something on Thursday with the chicken again. I think it was, want to say it could have been Popeyes again. Like they went back to back, but it doesn't feel like it was Popeyes. It was something else. It could have been Frenchies. Again, I can't remember, but nigga, I said, hey, I'm good. You know, hood nigga trying to survive and shit, not even really worried about the food, just eating once a day and shit, real trash food too, just going, you know, because we ate at the strip club because that was the best food. So during the day, you just try to grab something real quick, you know what I'm saying, just have chicken at your house and shit, chicken at the spot. Then by night, you living vicariously. That's when you drunk, high and shit. You eat at the strip club. I got up to 300 pounds eating good. And then the strip club food was good. So now you like, oh shit, it go down. You feel me? So then you just kept on doing that same thing over and over again. You have to vibrate higher than that, family. I cannot make it up. Listen, your vibration is so important that if you don't get anything from this bill today, I want you to get vibration. So what you're listening to on a daily, what conspiracy theory, trash music, right? It feels good. I know, nigga, it feels good. That shit feel great. They'll be like, yeah, this shit is it, nigga. Let me get my big Zion shit, smoke, drink, be fucked up, baby. Drugs, that shit. You be just numb to the world. Just numb. Don't gotta do shit. But that ain't God. And that ain't God so much that we're talking about it in the Patreon heavy, that if you want to lean into God, you're gonna have to walk that bitch down, because essentially you're just numbing yourself every day and just waking up hoping that this shit ends, essentially, or just to do it again. So you're just addicted to your body, and you want to be addicted to God. Shit. I'm just telling y'all what it is. I've done it. So, you know, this ain't no bullshit. I'm just telling you straight up. Day 4, sun, moon, and stars. God creates the sun, the moon, and the stars to govern day and night. Law of Tahuti, the 4th law of polarity. Everything has its opposites. The creation of celestial bodies introduces cycles and opposites, day versus night, symbolizing balance in the dual aspects of the world. Like and alike are the same. Like and alike are the same. The sun comes up, the moon comes up and says, well, now it's 2 moons. God damn. Has anybody seen 2 moons yet? What's up, y'all? What's the deal, family? Has anybody seen to the 2 moon or whatever, the asteroid in the moon? Niggas is right. I was telling the Patreon family that I said, nigga, I have to wait and see what the fuck I see in the sky because regardless, it's an illusion and it's just a symbol anyway. So what does that even mean? You feel me? I'll get my intuitive powers when I see the bitch. But until I don't see nothing, then shit, I'm just gonna just keep on moving. You feel me? We said, hell nah. Jarrell said, hell nah. I ain't see the motherfucking thing. I don't know. It's a bucket of grease. My mom tried to feed me that. I would rather starve. Keon, he said, hell nah. I know shit. That's shit. That's that. You know how that go? Shit. Mama trying to survive and shit. But I was already out of my house. I was good. I was shit. I was making it happen. You feel me? So yeah, like and alike are the same. What goes up must comes down, the sun and moon. That's day 4. Day 5, living creatures in water and sky. This is what God created, which is you, God. God creates sea creatures and birds. Law of Tahuti. The 5th law involves rhythm. Everything has a flow and rhythm. This reflects the cycle of life in water and air, showcasing the dynamic balance between different forms of life. Be water, my friend. Be water, my friend. So it's a fluidity process. So your fluid, because we're in a big bowl of water, we're in a fish bowl. Your fluid, your water might be entranced in a lockdown state of robotic movements. So now your flow might be you just driving to work the same route, sitting at the same desk every day, doing the same assignment every day, right? Driving home, watching the same shows every day. So I was telling the Patreon family, look, listen to different music. Listen to that, listen to country music. You never listen to it, listen to that. Drive a different route to work. Go to different grocery stores. You got to do different things to break free of the mind control state of the matrix. So that is actually setting you free and shaking you out of a certain rhythm that puts you in a trance-like state. So if you want to be water, you got to break something, and you have to break a psychological wave pattern that you've been moving in, because that's where your flow is starting to happen. You feel me? See, this is an adventure, and I get it. The powers that be had to do what they had to do to have law and order. So I don't hate on them for that, right? Because this will be the wild, wild west, and everybody will be in an influx of whatever, right? So you need laws, you need order. But I'm just talking to you. The young kids are doing it at an extreme rate because the information is just overloaded with so much about the system that they like, nah, I ain't gonna get me. They ain't gonna get me with that house. Y'all heard about the what school is that? It's one of them California colleges. So one of them schools, they're on strike. The quarterback and the running back on strike, and I think a lot of the team members on strike because they didn't pay them their money, their NIL money. I said, these kids ain't trying to hear none of that shit, boy. I'm not gonna play unless you pay. And I feel him too, because that nigga, the young guy, what's his name at Colorado with what's his name, the dude that's going #1 for sure and gonna win the Heisman. That nigga got his mama a house already. Ben had his own house. Motherfucker 18 and shit, 19. You feel me? Them boys, hey, they ain't trying to hear none of that shit. I'll play for you, but you're gonna have to pay me. And that's real, and that's what time it is. You feel me? So they breaking all that whole systematic mind control ways, because niggas know that they can go overseas and jump this thing. You feel me? Especially melanated, we have to, you know how this shit go. You gotta get yours because at the same time, at the end of the day, your energy is gonna die off. So you're gonna have to run it up as early as possible. These young kids, 16, 17, 15, and all of that, they nothing but a big ball of venom, right? So all that potential, and then when they get into their 20s, that shit is like gold. Because what is venom? The creative sphere of you dancing and flowing in this thing. That's what the new venom is called. It's called The Last Dance, right? The Last Dance. Till death do us part. The Last Dance. So they got the code. They already know what time it is. And these kids need us. And I'm happy for them to take up for themselves. You feel me? It says day 6, animals and humans. Animals and humans. Creation. God creates land, animals, and humans made in his image. Genesis 1:24 through 31. Law of Tahuti, the 6th law, deals with cause and effect. Every cause has an effect. The creation of humans as stewards of the earth signify responsibility and the impact of human actions. So your cause, for every cause that you do, there must be an effect, right? So when I say you have to go to a different grocery store or go do a, a a painting with a twist or something different, go to a cooking class or whatever, right? There's going to be an effect that takes hold whether you understand it or not. So you have to do different things in order to move your level of consciousness into enlightenment. Because that's all consciousness is. It's an awareness, right? So when you do different things, when you go to a little town in Texas and go see the farm animals or whatever, that shit is going to open up your mind into a whole nother level of genius. When you go to, let's say one of these man-made beaches or whatever, that shit is going to open you up to, oh, wow, okay. When you do the speed dating, they got that shit going on. Go to speed dating. You nervous and shit. You don't know what is to expect. You like, oh shit, okay, let me just try it. I just want to see what happens, right? Nigga, you go and do that shit. You don't get no number. Every female don't give you no play. Nah, hey, next. They next, and you ain't popping the balloon on your bitch ass. They like, you like, well, god damn, nigga, that shit is gonna have an effect on your bitch ass. Cause you went, now the effect is gonna be you turning into a monster. Chaos in the blood, baby. Hey, the moon stars, baby. Hey, I'm just telling you what it is. That's what it is. So now, because you afraid to feel whatever energy you feel, I don't want to get judged and all of this shit. That's the point. You want to feel that shit so you can understand what to do. Your emotions and your energy is just signaling to you another step that you got to work into so you can be better and better. So when your time does come, you just conquer that bitch with confidence and assurance. That's all. That's all that stage fright and all of that stuff is. It's just you not being prepared. Feel me? So the more you prepare, right, the more you practice and get better at it, the easier it gets. And then you start to say, oh, wait a minute, I can do this in my sleep. Oh, okay. Stay talking to, because if you know what you're about to talk about, then you just get on and cut the camera on and then it just flows. So now you don't have to really worry because it's just inside of you to speak this shit. You feel me? Yeah, I got these words here, but these words is just keeping me at another level of genius so I can keep on giving y'all this wisdom and understanding that I dissected from it in my own walks of life. Man, appreciate that, Keon. Yes, sir. Appreciate that. Yeah, Travis Hunter, Jarrell Travis Hunter. That's what the guy's name was. Yeah, that nigga going number one. And if they don't get that nigga the Heisman, I don't give a fuck what Colorado do. They fuck it. Nah, you know, I gotta get that nigga the Heisman straight up. And day 7, this is the one we want to talk about. Why did my screen do that? Oh well, whatever. Day 7, rest, creation. God rests on the 7th day, sanctifying it. Genesis 2:1-3. Law of Tahuti, the 7th law emphasizes gender. Gender, the balance of masculine and feminine energies. Rest symbolizes the culmination of creation where both energies are harmonized, allowing for reflection, integration, and coherence. Y'all see that infinity sign, that 8, right? That 8. And look, hold on, let me show y'all the book again. The balance. Nah, shit, that nigga thighs. That nigga strong than the bitch. You feel me? So, oh wait, hold on, I don't know. Okay, yeah, that gotta be the guy, cause whatever. But this book should be like this then. If we talk about Shakti Shiva, right? And holy matrimony walking down the aisle. And again, this is the gender, right? The masculine and feminine energies, which we're about to go into heavily harmonizing, right? The Last Dance, right? All of these movies are speaking on gender. And just understanding the gender roles is just you understanding feminine and masculine energy. It's not about the physical gender, it's about the energy. That's it. So don't think about it like woman, man. Just think about it as feminine and masculine energy, right? Which is what both of these or all of these movies are expressing in their different forms and light. It takes two, baby. It takes two to tango. You feel me? Till death do us part. Now, this Venom movie comes out October 27th. The Joker comes out this Friday, 10/4. That's the emergency signal, or just that's the Roger that. And then The Wicked comes out November 28th. So all three are must watch. And you know I'm going to decode all three. And next Tuesday, you know that shit will be decoded. The Joker movie, probably with my bro guy Will. So you know how we get down. We're gonna go crazy in that bitch. So you gonna want to be there next Tuesday, 9:30 a.m. Central Time. Will be decoded. Chaos in the blood. Okay, let's keep it rolling. Where was I at? I was at boom. So here we go. This is the gender right here. Left hemisphere of the brain, right hemisphere of the brain, right? Like I was showing y'all. So do that exercise when you cross your pathways, you can really build up your coherence, right? To be in this homeostasis with your brain. So it can be back in alignment. So the gender can be having sex. That's what sex is creation. Remember, you're a creator. Like that whole 7 was about creators, right? God created the 7th day or the 6 days, and then 7th day he rests. That's what you are, a creator, God. So understand, if you're not creating, then you're just being automatoned out. You have to be creating something, and unconsciously you are creating every day, right? Cool. Because you're creating your day just based off of you doing the same thing over and over and over again. But I'm speaking on a genius that you want to create, and the only reason why you're not doing it is because you are self-conscious or self-analyzing everybody else doing their shit. This don't have nothing to do with nobody else, boy. This has everything to do with you doing you, baby. Do you fuck that shit? I just showed the family the young God. I showed the Patreon family this. The young God is on TikTok with a mic and he's just rapping in the mic and he got the video and he's just flowing or freestyling with old beats. And he getting a whole bunch of likes and views and all of that shit, and he's probably funding his life with that shit. That's it, nigga. What you want? What? Nigga, God done sent you the boat with his Instagram, TikTok, all this shit. Get that. You said, I want to be a rapper. I'm telling my nigga Gabe this shit. I said, nigga, this nigga don't even got a job. And he got like odd jobs and shit. I'm sitting there, Gabe, nigga, get on this. I'm telling you, just get on this shit. Put the mic up and show them what you got. And if that shit come back as nobody ain't fucking with it, then that should tell you then you need to change your approach to it. That shit ain't hitting. Do something else if you want to really do it. You feel me? Nigga, I didn't start off on YouTube flowing and shit. I started off on YouTube with my phone. No, recording myself talk. Sounding crazy than a bitch. Stuttering and shit. Nobody was around me. What the fuck? Yeah, and the chakras. Ha! Hell nah, boy. Kundalini. Stuttering like a motherfucker. Yeah, you do it. Now I can't even stutter. I can't even play like that. I don't even know how. No, I'm recording in the phone. This was what now I've been on YouTube, 7 years now. I'm recording in the phone. Stuttering. Spirit was like, nigga, you got to get on this YouTube. I'm fighting it and shit. I'm like, damn, what the fuck? I'm just getting so many damn synchronicities, signs, symbols, everything. You got to get on. I don't even like to talk to people. Fuck. Stuttering. Not even showing my face. Y'all seen some of my other videos. Not even showing my face. Trying to figure this shit out. Slowly but surely, brick by brick, walk that bitch down. Now I'm just flowing on this hole. You feel me? So that's what I'm saying. It just takes a little bit of a gun punch to get you out of yourself out of your own way. You feel me? Because at the same time, if you don't get out of your own way, you're gonna just stay in the loop. Just stuck. And then you wake up 85. You're like, damn, I didn't even try to do shit in this bitch. And that's how that shit go. So now this coherence is the dance. This is what the dance is all about. It's about you getting both brains, both hemispheres on a brains in a coherent dance. That's what all these movies is about. The dance, right? The dance. So you want to be able to understand your dance in the brain, because you need your left, you need the logical side, and you need your right brain, right? Your creative side, your intuitive, natural magic side. You feel me? To have this dance so you can be in alignment with the 9 year that's coming up, 2025, because you're doing your work in the 8 year. So now understanding that this 8 year is in the end of this Jason month is very, very important for you to start moving into some space and power of you being in coherence, in alignment with your two brains. This is where the power lies. This is where the dance lies. And again, I just showed y'all one of the things. Opposite hand work. So you just starting from the beginning. Opposite hand work. Doing this exercise that I'm showing you right now, crossing your midline, right? And just grabbing apples and shit. You feel me? I used to do this with my elementary students. And I was doing it with them. I was like, oh, wait a minute. Something's happening with mine. I said, oh, shit. Y'all do it right now. Watch. I dare you to do it right now. You'd be like, oh shit, my mind is working. You'll feel it in your head. You'll be like, damn, hold on, now I'm getting it. Oh shit, this shit kind of feel good. I'm having sex in the mind. Oh shit. You feel me? And so now, boom, you do that, right? Now you just constantly, consistently move into the space of understanding that the information, the light, the neo is coming. It might come slowly. You feel me? It might come drip by drip. It might come in big spurts, right? Of in spirit inspiration. But that's it. That's how you gain light and clarity and information and the enlightenment, the light bulb going off just by you doing the work. So then when you do these rituals and stuff of that nature, right? Essentially, you just being able to do something different is what's opening up your subconscious mind. Because when you do something different, that's when your mind explodes and have this orgasm in the mind, like, oh shit, I ain't used to this. Let's start da 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 da. You feel me? And remember, that's the chaos. The fool card, the 0. You feel me? The universe, the dark energy, the potential you have inside of you, right? The 0 point to the 1. So that's important, family. You want to do that. Also, you want to tap back into your childlike spirit, because your childlike spirit is the 0 point. I'm about to show y'all how to get to that as well, too, right? Your potential 0 is going back to your childlike spirit. The end. A child is innocent and is free game, essentially. So now, when the child is free game, whoever gets to that child's mind first and molds it and conforms it, that's what it is. So they did studies on this because they took 2 twins away from, they did a whole bunch of studies with twins and stuff, taking them away from their environments, putting them in different environments. They come back, they completely different people. So it doesn't matter if you're born a twin or not, it's about your environment. What are you getting programmed into? And what belief system are you getting placed upon you to conform your mind into a certain level of adventure? So now, now you 30, 40 years old, 50, some of y'all 20, right? Now you have to revert back into destroying everything you thought you knew and eradicating that whole mainframe to come into another level of consciousness and genius that moves you in this particular adventure. So I get it, because look, there was a time that shit can be fearful, right? Like you eradicating everything you know. You feel me? But that's important in the killing of the religious dogma idea, because that's all it is somebody giving you your playbook, and saying, here, this is what you believe in: Jesus, Muhammad, Allah, Mickey Mouse. You feel me? So now, understanding that you've been coerced into a certain way of move, it's just time to eradicate all of that and get into your own movement and power. So this says, and I'm going to show you how to do that right now. The great person never loses a childlike spirit. That's why I used to skip class, baby, and skip school, because I wasn't losing my shit. Y'all can have me a little bit, but I was taking my shit back. You feel me? A child can teach us 3 things. Always be curious. That's you trying different stuff. You going to different restaurants and grocery stores and stuff like that. You going to a different scene and, going to explore. be happy for no reason. That's you in a high vibrational state, right? You waking up, being joyous, being happy, being in a space of positivity and love, right? And fight tirelessly for what we want. Hey, them kid, my son, nigga, 10 months old, nigga, this nigga be giving me the blues. You gonna stop? Like, nah, nigga, you gonna give in. Ha! That nigga will make sure he get that pouch or his bottle. Like, damn, nigga, you just had a bottle. I want another one. He crying. I don't give a fuck what you talking about, nigga. You just made me a bottle. I want another one. I be sitting there like trying to fight. No, you can wait. No, wait. Tear my bitch ass up. I be like, all right, come on, let's go. He like, you damn right. That's what I thought, ho, bitch. He got that childlike spirit on me like a motherfucker. I was just, goddamn. He just drunk a whole bottle. I'm like, nigga, you good. Chill out. I'll tear this whole world up. You better get your bitch ass up and make me another one. I just get my bitch ass up and make me another one. Ha! Chaos in the blood. Hey, I can't make it up. Them babies don't give no. And I got a 2-year-old. She don't give a fuck either. Don't touch that. She, nigga, I'm exploring. I'm trying shit. Shit. But don't worry, I got the last laugh. They gonna turn to 5. I'm conforming their mind now, baby. My 8-year-old and my 6-year-old, what? They ass is mine, baby. What? I'm on ass. Them two, do this, do that, do this. They good. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So them two don't got it. Two is I speak. Yeah, I got you. Ha! Chaos in the blood, baby. So yeah, hey, running back to the child. Now this is another important aspect, right? Inhaling and exhaling, because I can't make it up. So the alternate nostril breathing, right? Go just look it up. Alternate nostril breathing. That's heavy, but we know how important it is. We've been talking about this in the Patreon. Heavy, like breathing, right? Because again, what's happening is we take ourselves out of spirit, because breath is spirit, right? So the more you fall back into alignment with your breath, the more you'll be more in alignment with spirit, because that's all it is. It's just you opening up your mind to oxygenate your mind so you can receive the particular channels and downloads from your crown chakra, and then be in alignment with your next adventure and move. But if you don't run the play, you're not gonna know what the fuck I'm talking about. So you have to consciously breathe. You have to. So this is what I recommend everybody do. Set an alarm in your phone that says whatever breathing time. When you see that alarm goes off, take some conscious breath, deep breath in through your nose, fill up your diaphragm, and out through your mouth, exhaling. Because again, that's the Infinity 8, and y'all can see it. And they got Infinity 8 breathing stuff on here. Just look at YouTube and everything like that. Because you start at the star, and then you work your way around, inhaling and exhaling, right? And very, very important. Also, boom, create you a childlike spirit altar. I cannot make it up. This helped me tremendously to get back into my childlike state. I should have just took a picture of my childlike spirit altar, but I had created this on ChatGPT with the little creating thing, because you just put in create a childlike spirit altar. That shit came up just like this. Well, I had to say put elements and stuff around it. Look how this is a clean ass childlike spirit altar. God damn. What I seen, I said, oh shit, they did that. They got the Lion King in there. They got the dinosaurs. I said, what? Planes and shit, plants in the back. I said, wow, hey, this technology age is getting crazy, boy. That shit came fast too. I just created that shit. I just said, that's all I said was make a childlike spirit altar with the elements and everything like that. It took me 2 tries and it came up with that bitch. I said, God damn, this shit getting faster and faster. So now, one aspect of the childlike spirit altar is you putting stuff that you did as a child to bring back that freedom space, right? So I got zebra cakes on my childlike spirit altar. I got basketball. I got my whole basketball binder of cards and stuff like that on my childlike spirit altar. Nickelodeon cartoons on my childlike spirit altar. I got what else I got on there? I got a basketball on there. I got the movie Coming to America on that bitch, Home Alone, because when I was a kid, the only 2 VHS tapes we had was Home Alone and Coming to America. Hey, you know, Home Alone and Coming to America. So then when when the cable would go off, we would just watch Coming to America or Home Alone. And that's spiritual too, because I was talking about this a few years ago. I said, nigga, that's all I used to watch was Coming to America. So then when McDowell's, when Panic decoded that Coming to America, I said, oh my goodness. I was supposed to be in this line of light. God damn. Look, my brother's name is Akeem. My name is Kareem. So I'm like, damn. I'm like, damn, this is really a movie. I'm in the Truman Show. That's all we used to watch was Coming to America over and over and over again, the VHS tape. And then me and my brother would stop and pause when that girl would come up from the water. Be looking at them breasts like, damn, niggas didn't have, hey, we don't have the phone like y'all little kids got and shit. We didn't have none of that. That was our shit. Shit, 6, 7. The royal penis is clean, Your Highness. We used to be like, oh, damn, them titties look good. That's hell no, boy. What the hell? That's all we had. God damn, we was over with then until I got to that. What, it was at 10, 11. My uncles gave me that Kappa Beef Party tapes and shit. Yeah, y'all know what I'm talking about. And that Fat Beach and all of that stuff, right? Then I used to try to go into the movie store. No, they used to have the hood movie store. They used to have a private back room. And the nigga in there, black dude nigga in there used to let me go in that bitch. Me and my partners, we was just a child. Y'all can go in, but y'all can't rent nothing. If the store was empty, he'll let us go in. Nigga, we just looking at the covers. In amazement, nigga. Y'all remember that bit? Damn, that shit was crazy. I was like a goddamn nigga, if our mamas would have found out, that nigga used to let us go in that back room with the X-rated videos and shit. 12, 13, you know what I'm saying? And he's like, y'all boys, come on out. Y'all come on out. Nigga, I remember one of my partners, CC, he tried to take one. He said, nigga, come on. Come on with that. You gonna mess up, yo. You gonna mess. I said, CC, what are you doing, dog? We want to come back to this bitch. He'll let us go in there for 5 minutes and just explore. And it was in the hood, so it was a black movie, Booty Talk, 23, all of that shit, nigga. I got to 16, that nigga let me rent one of them hoes. And that was all she wrote, baby. Chaos in the blood, baby. I remember that shit. See, now y'all kids, y'all just y'all don't even have the struggle to go to. Goddamn, we had to dial up. Remember your dial up internet, you trying to see the damn titties first. It's moving slow than a bitch. It's slow. It's like, fuck, hurry up before my mama come home. Y'all know what I'm talking about, man. Come on, it can't just only be me, dog. I know. Y'all niggas was there. That shit was crazy. Now these kids got it at, and then I know y'all seen them glasses. I know y'all seen them glasses. That's the first thing I thought of. I said, oh my God, these kids, they whole dopamine is gonna be jacked the fuck up. They ain't gonna have no kind of struggle in life. They just pouring at their hand in their eyes. See, look, this is how it went. It went from the big box TVs, right? You flipping the station and shit, and then that box TV didn't work. So now you got the newer TV, still just a box TV on top of the big TV. Yeah, y'all know what I'm talking about. So you're watching that, fixing the antenna and shit, right? To now they put the damn mind control machine in your hand. To now it's gonna be glasses with the mind control machine. I said, God damn. You put on glasses and you got a whole side view of ass shaking, and then you can see the other sides. I said, these kids don't. I said, oh my God, their mind is gonna be so gone. Is that shit ain't gonna be. So now you got to protect your kids' family, because listen, and them teenagers, heavy, because again, that dopamine effect will cause them to not have no pleasure reward seeking. This is about delayed gratification in them moments, right? Shit, it took us forever to get goddamn a girl to send us a picture in her pajamas. What? Through the phone. We fucking 19 and shit. What? Send us hey, hey, just talk sexy to me. You feel me? The hotline and shit. All of that stuff. Now, Instagram, X. So now, if you even project out 5 years from now. That's why these kids got these guns, because they don't even know they don't even know what else to do. They just pleasure the fuck out. Nigga used to smoke or sneak and smoke weed. These niggas smoking shit. What? Smoking and walking to school. Don't even give a fuck if they get caught or not. Chaos in the blood, baby. Hey, I know I ain't lying. So now that shit it's not advancing the mind. Let's say that. It's actually debilitating the mind, because you need some kind of get up, some kind of self-reliance, right, to make things happen. And without that self-reliance, then shit, you just gonna be waiting for somebody to hand you something. And that ain't what this is. You feel me? So now, if you don't have that self-reliance, now you can't even go out and get the female, because you just so insealed with your phone or now your glasses. Yes, sir, family. Yes, sir. Let me see if y'all got any questions. Any questions before I get out of here? Any questions before I get out of here? Yeah, Bella, you know, Black Booty Talk 25, all of them hoes. You feel me? What was it? Pinky and shit. What was it? What's the girls' names? All of them chicks, shit. They was on it. You feel me? They was on it. Yeah, and then the virtual reality. Hey, because now if they hook you up to some senses thing or some kind of sense thing that makes you feel the senses, which is still probably going to be whack, it still wouldn't amount to nothing else, then you fuck around me. Oh shit. Niggas will be really gone, boy. They don't even want to shoot they shot at a female for what? God damn, And my son ain't gonna be the hell no. None of my kids, they ain't gonna have none of that shit. They gotta go get theirs quickly, immediately. What this says, I need you to watch that Transformer 1. I feel like there's some spiritual goods in there. I seen the Transformer. I decoded, I think I decoded one of them Transformers, the last one with the machines, with the robots and stuff, or with the car. Yeah, remember the car is just your body, and then inside the car was just him and his brain. I decoded that, whichever one was at the animals and stuff. Keon said, I found a Playboy magazine on a rainy day during my walks. Oh, that's another one. I used to steal that goddamn. Because, niggas didn't have no money. So at the hood gas station, you used to steal them Playboy magazines. I forgot about that. You right. God damn. But then that white shit wasn't really doing it for me. So then you just had to look at that damn King magazine and shit. You feel me? Or that it was something else. It was another one. Damn, yeah, you right. Hey, that's some crazy ass shit to think I'm only 39. That shit crazy how the far that probably was 20, 39. 20 years ago, I would have been 19. Okay, so let's say 25 years ago, nigga didn't have this. Technology is moving faster and faster, because I remember I was the first one in my college with the iPhone. First one in my college with the iPhone. The very first one. That was 2004, 2005. Very first one with that bitch. He was like, what is this? I'm shit. I don't know. This some new shit though. Shit, and I'm fucking with it. Now they showing you them glasses and stuff. Hey, y'all know what it is. And I'm trying to get them goddamn Jaylen Brown shoes. That's another thing. Yosef's event, 10/11. That shit is gonna be off the chain. I was talking to him yesterday. He got the guide. That dude was to do the alien that talks about the alien stuff. Damn, I forgot the guy's name, but nigga, he on Gaia and shit. He gonna be there. So y'all want to be there at 10/11. Dreamwise is gonna be there. That hoe is gonna be off the chain. Some of the stuff you also been telling me, nigga, with this technology game that we're about to move into, because look, it's over with. You can't do nothing about it. Fuck it, right? So now you just gotta understand how to use it to your benefit, and to make plays with it. You feel me? So I'm just telling y'all what it is. If you're not on it, you really tripping. There's nothing you can do about it. This is where the world is going, right? So, and you just want to figure out how to get on camera. I mean, you don't have to be on camera, but I'm just saying, I've been trying to figure out other ways for people to make plays on here, but nigga, it's looking like you just got to get on camera. See what I'm saying? I'm just saying, I'm being honest, like, you know what I'm saying? So I really can't see no other way but doing that. So now, you just got to get familiar with looking at yourself and shit on camera. And speaking on camera, just because, you know what I'm saying? I'm telling you, this shit gonna get real strange in 6-7 years. You're gonna be like, oh, well, shit, we're just on camera, right? You just can't just close your camera. So you're just gonna have to get real comfortable with it so you can beat the game. You feel me? And then move into the space of oneness with this technology thing, because it's over with. Like, niggas ain't stopping none of this shit. This shit is happening. So just embrace the ride and say, all right, well, when I say, you want to be able to look out 6, 7 years from now and say, all right, well, where am I gonna be in 6, 7 years? You don't want to be at that same job you at, right? Inflation is getting higher, so now you'll say you make it $25 an hour right now. That shit is really $19 an hour. How inflation is going. The dollar is crashing, like the dollar is just gone. You feel me? So now your energy is not even getting reciprocated based off of them trying to create a a, a slave type of space with people. So I'm just saying, just start now, and it's gonna be rocky. It's not gonna be just an easy ride and easy climb and shit like that. Just get your head out of that. You just might as well just let that shit go. Everybody want to be successful overnight. I'm just saying, start slowly but surely, put in one brick at a time, and just saying, oh, okay, see, your mind will start to open up. Just like me when I started on Patreon or YouTube 7 years ago. I said, oh, okay, I get it. It was uncomfortable to the bitch. I didn't like it. It was confusing. It was all that shit, right? I just kept going slowly but surely. Then now I can just turn on the camera wherever the fuck I'm at and just start talking. You feel me? So now you want to get in that space as well, because it just is what it is. So Yosef's thing, 1011 technology, he called it technology technology something. It's gonna be powerful. You feel me? In Houston, Texas, it go down. Yeah, I'm saying, see, that's how I knew a motherfucker had money, because you used to have to hook that iPhone up to a computer only. Yeah, that's crazy, Bella. That's crazy. Yes, sir, family. Yes, sir. I love and appreciate y'all. And hey, look, it's the dance. We're in the dance. We're in the dance. Your dance is your mind right here. Boom. That's the dance. So get with the dance. This is the dance. It takes two, baby. I know what it is. Peace to the gods.